So, being a sophomore in college during a national pandemic, what's that like? Well, it sucks. That's the easy way to put it. But seriously, living through the college experience, which many people consider to be the best years of your life, during a time like this, it's rough. A lot of us feel like we're missing out on the entirety of the experience. I personally missed out on 3 normal semesters. I got COVID and was stuck in quarantine for 17 days in a tiny dorm with not so great food, and have struggled a lot with online classes myself. We all feel like we're trapped all day, stressing not only about life in general during a pandemic, but also about our mental health going downhill due to online classes and college during a pandemic as a whole. These online classes were supposed to be a solution, but they have only made things worse. They're just not the same as in-person classes. We don't retain the information well enough when we're learning it online. We need those in-person lectures and those face-to-faces with our teachers to retain the information, especially with those of us with learning disorders. Our mental health has severely declined due to these online classes. We have less motivation to do anything, and part of that is because we've had no breaks during these COVID times. We are forced to go through the whole semester without a single downtime or rest, and it's really hard on us. A lot of us don't even pay attention during online classes because we're mentally exhausted and we'd rather sleep and then get the notes from someone else. Another huge issue with college during a pandemic is that I am part of Greek life on campus, and the pandemic has affected us a lot as well, especially with pledging. So during normal times, pledging would be completely in person, and this gives us a way to interact and connect with our new sisters. But since COVID happened, we were forced to do pledging online, so a lot of us don't feel connected to the new sisters, and it's been really hard on fraternities and sororities as a whole. We also feel like we're missing out in the Greek life aspect too, because we don't get to see other sororities and fraternities, and we don't get that connection that we used to feel, and we don't feel like a Greek family during COVID times. Another huge problem is the plastic pollution that colleges have created during this pandemic. So, as most of you know, here at Alfred State, when you go to the dining hall, you get every single thing prepackaged. Even the cornbread or the sides come in little plastic things, and the desserts come in baggies or plastic containers. And there's no drinking machines, so everyone is forced to use water bottles and cans. And I personally, me and my roommates, have bags on top of bags of plastic bottles and cans piled up, and there's really no way of avoiding this as a student. And it's hard because a lot of us in this generation want to be a part of saving the earth and reducing the plastic pollution, but it's really hard to do that when we're forced to use plastic products during COVID times in college. And it's not just me that feels this way either. According to the California Student Journalism, who interviewed some of these students, they said that, "I think I'm missing out on actually meeting new people and having the college experience." And others said that they have developed depression and anxiety. COVID times, while being a college student, has been extremely rough, and our only hope is to look at the light and hope that it'll end soon, because I honestly don't know how much longer we can go on like this. Thank you.